Judy Moody did not want to give up summer. She did not feel like brushing her hair every day. She did not feel like memorizing spelling words, and she did not want to sit next to Frank Pearl, who ate paste, in class. Judy Moody was in a mood. Not a good mood, a bad mood. A mad face mood. Even the smell of her new Grouchy pencils could not get her out of bed. "First day of school," sang her mother. "Shake a leg and get dressed." Judy Moody slunk down under the covers and put a pillow over her head. "Judy, did you hear me?" "Roar," said Judy. I chose for my author report to do it on Megan McDonald. She is the author of the Judy Moody books, and I just read an excerpt from Judy Moody Was in a Mood. I'll refer to that book again here in a little bit. The reason I chose Megan McDonald is I've been spending a lot of time in second and third grade classrooms over the past couple of years, and this year in particular, one of the teachers I've been working with has been reading Judy Moody books, and I was just really drawn to them. My daughters love these books, and I was very interested to learn more about Megan McDonald. Megan McDonald was born in 1959, and she grew up in a family of 5 girls. Now, I have 3 daughters, so I can only imagine what 5 was like, and she was the baby. She attended college at Oberlin College, and she received her bachelor's degree in arts, Bachelor of Arts degree in English. And from there, she went on to get her master's in library science in the University of Pittsburgh. Now, what I didn't know before going into this is that her career was a librarian before she began writing, although she does say that her first published work in a school newspaper is when she was 10, and she wrote about a pencil sharpener. She has written and published 60 books in 22 different languages. Now, when reading about other books that she's written and just watching some interviews with her, she really draws from her own experiences growing up with her 4 bossy sisters, and she really pulls from that when she writes the Judy Moody books. And then her novel, The Sisters Club, which actually is 3 books, became a series. Then I was not aware that she was the voice of Julie in the American Girl series about Julie. And she started the Stink series, which branches off of the Judy Moody series. Stink is Judy's brother, and that takes you on a whole other crazy adventure along with Stink. She has won multiple awards. Her first book was actually a picture book that she wrote in 1990, and she was awarded in 1991 for Is This a Home for Hermit Crab? She also won an award for her first novel, which was The Bridge to Nowhere. And she's been given other awards for the book The Pumpkin Switch, her Judy Moody series, and then most recently in 2014, Shoe Dog. Like I said, her first book was Is This a House for Hermit Crab? And it was a picture book. I was unaware that Megan McDonald had written picture books. And like I said, it won an award in 1991. The excerpt from the book is there. Just very descriptive language. And it's interesting to read after me only knowing her from the Judy Moody books to then read excerpts from these picture books. It just gives you a whole nother idea of how she writes. Her first novel was A Bridge to Nowhere, and I have not read this book, but reading excerpts from it, it's about Hallie. She's a 7th grader, and she is suffering from a little bit of depression. Her father has been laid off. He was an iron worker who was building a bridge that they couldn't finish, so he doesn't have a job anymore, and there's just a lot of family dynamics. This is in a young adult fiction, so this is definitely more of a middle school, early high school age. And just kind of the drama surrounding being a 7th grade girl and not knowing, how things are at home and making new friends. She's the most popular books that she's known for is her Judy Moody books. There are 15 Judy Moody books. Her first book is what I read from. Judy Moody Was in a Mood. It was published in 2000. And there are 15 other books. And like I said, I've been spending time in some second and third grade classrooms. These books are great for second through fourth graders. One of her Judy Moody books, Judy Moody and the Not So Bummer Summer, or the Not Bummer Summer, is based off the book In the Not So Bummer Summer. And my girls love this movie and the book. What I like about this is that the screenplay was written by Megan McDonald, so it really does follow along well with the actual book. And that was released in 2011. Then there is the Stink series, which she branched off of the Judy series, where kind of Stink steps into his role as the main character of the book. And Stink is the, younger pestering brother. And so you get to kind of follow him along as he takes over the main role. And it's just kind of some silly, more of a boy side of the Judy Moody books. The Meet Julie book is the first one in the series of the American Girl Julie series. And Julie Albright, if I don't know if you're familiar with American Girl books, but I have 3 girls, so I am, and I loved them when I was growing up. You step back in time, and Julie is growing up in the 70s, and you follow along with her and her story. Her parents were just recently divorced, so there's some things that she's working through, and you get to go through that with her. And Megan is the voice of Julie in this book, and there's 6 all in total. I mentioned the Sisters Club, which is a novel series, more appropriate for grades 5th through 7th. And this is really drawn from her family. It's about sisters and just how their personalities are so different and how they clash. And then, like I said, there's some other books that she has written that I was unaware of, some picture books. And then there's a whole another Judy Moody and Stink series, which is kind of fun, more for first and second grade. My first grader loves them, and she can kind of read them, most of it by herself, and just some fun, shorter adventures that they go on together. The activity that I put together for students to do is in the Judy Moody Was in a Mood book. There's a part where it says, she's in 3rd grade. It's the first week of school, first day of school. And then her teacher says, okay, 3rd grade, listen up. We're going to try something new to kick off the school year as a way of getting to know each other. This year, each of you will make your own me collage. All about you. You can draw or cut out pictures and paste things to your collage that tell the class what makes you, you. So kind of going off of that, and there's a lot of chapters in this book, a few chapters, and all throughout the story, how the me collage is kind of the center of what is going on in this book. And so I think this would be a great read aloud book for your class if you're in that elementary age group, and then to start it at the beginning of the year, then you can get to know your students. So I would give the students a list to take home of the assignment, and while we were in class, we would work on building what would be a part of our me collage. Your friends, who you are, where you live, your favorite pet, and I included a picture here of the me collage that Judy was given as an assignment. And then I think it'd be really fun for them to present that to the class. That's what they did in the book. And then to also, as a teacher, make one too. I think students really enjoy seeing who you are as a teacher. So to jump in and do a fun collage as well. So that was my activity, and then references follow. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about Megan McDonald. Thank you.